Hello everyone, Ryan from iOS Mars. Today I'm going to show you guys a quick review and a demo of N-Track Studio multi-track recorder. The developer sent me the promo code for this, which is really nice, especially for me because, you know, back in I think it was 1997 or 1998, N-Track Studio was my very first multi-track recorder for Windows. So yeah, I had something for DOS from before that, but it was awful. I don't remember what it was called, but I remember it was awful and really hard to use. And when I got N-Track, I was really happy. I still have a lot of songs in my library now, even that I recorded on that. So, you know, really nice. But as far as today's standards and, you know, iPad here, N-Track's not a high-end a multi-track recorder or a DAW. It doesn't have MIDI, it's just multi-track recording. If you're familiar with MT DAW or multi-track DAW, it's kind of like that in the way that it's universal. So you buy it once and you have it for iPad and iPhone and iPod Touch. So cool with that. And I'd say it's even a little bit more advanced than multi-track DAW, but it's not set out the greatest for iPad. I'll show you here. First of all, I'll just mention the buttons are all too small. We can pinch it and bring it out a bit, and it will make the volume knobs there and stuff a little bit bigger, and the pan slider. But these buttons still stay small. You can bring this your track here and the levels or whatever and your effects, and the buttons are bigger there, which is nice, but it would also be nice if they were much bigger there, because, you know, it's hard to grab them every now and then. You end up clicking the wrong one and everything. Another thing I'll mention is I can't seem to find a metronome anywhere in here. These are pretty much all the options that this app has are inside this little hammer looking icon here. You know, there are some more options inside here just for our recording, but we don't have to really mess with that right now. But when we're messing with our tracks and, you know, you want to delete some audio or whatever, this is where you have to go to do it. Everything's in here. You want to cut, copy, and paste. It's all in there. So anyhow, I'll just get started with recording this because, you know, it's just a basic recorder. So what I'm going to do is I'll record a little bit of Smashing Pumpkins song, Porcelina. I'll just do a little bit of the intro there. So, you know, I got two guitar parts, so I'll lay down the rhythm and then put the lead over top of it, if you can even consider it lead. But anyhow, I'll get started on this now. So I am just using the Apogee Jam. Plugs in through the digital interface. You know, I got this recently and threw my iRig in the garbage, basically. I didn't really throw it in the garbage, but I can't see ever having a use for it with this because this is just phenomenal. I'm assuming it has some kind of a noise compressor in it also, because a really clean sound all the time. But anyhow, let's start recording. You know, like I said, there's no metronome, so setting our beats per minute and everything's not really going to matter for what I'm doing here, you know, unless you want it to line up all perfect if you're OCD like that. But I don't care for now, so let's just hit record and we'll record this. good enough for me. So let's go ahead and stop this recording. And what we're going to do now is unarm our first track here. So I'm going to unarm it. And then I'm going to add a new track. Let me pinch this a little bit smaller. And we'll click the options there and select Ampkit. And we're ready to go. So let's go ahead and add our lead into this. I don't know if you can call it lead again, but whatever. You know, when I'm done with this, I'll add a little bit of effects in and mess with the levels a little bit just to show you. I'll mention that, you know, the effects don't come with this app. If you want internal effects, it's going to be an in-app purchase of $1.99. But $1.99 for about, I think it's 10 effects with presets in each effect. You know, totally worth it. Alright, so I messed it up a little bit at the end, but close enough. Let's stop this. Alright, so now all we gotta do is we can go ahead and just play this and add some effects as we play. So obviously you can see right here it says touch to add an effect, so that's what we'll do. I'll add a chorus. Click the chorus here, and here's where our presets are. Alright, so you know, that's it. That's pretty much all I wanted to show you. I believe this app is about, I think it's $4.99, maybe it might be $5.99 or $3.99. I'll post a link on iOS Mars underneath the video, as I usually do with the price. So anyhow, that's multi-track or N-Track Studio multi-track recorder. You know, I think it's a pretty good app. I had some initial problems with the sounds coming through with a little bit of snap, crackle, pop, but there was an update today that seemed to have fixed it, so good for that. And they added this the capability to delete your track right from right from the main window here, so you don't have to go into these extra options as you would have before. So normally you would have gone here and done it, and now there's just an X there. Anyhow, that's all for today. I hope this was helpful for some people, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time.